If you've been struggling with learning the handstand, then you should watch this video. It took me a bit over a year to start learning how to actually do the handstand and get some freestanding attempts. When I started out, I was really confused because there's so many different things to focus on in the handstand. You want to extend the elbows, do shoulder elevation, spread the fingers, tighten the glutes, squeeze the abs, legs together, point the feet. There's so many different things, and I didn't really know how to focus on everything all at once. And I didn't know which exercises to do either or how to train for the handstand. Most of the beginners I see at the handstand all do the same mistake. And I'm gonna tell you something that may sound a bit weird, but when you start doing handstands, form doesn't matter. Fuck the form. Don't even think about it when you start training handstands. And I'm gonna tell you why. When you're a beginner, it can be so overwhelming because, as I said, there's so many different things about the form that you need to focus on. And you're not even able to kick up or hold the handstand for more than 10 seconds at the wall. So imagine how confusing it is if you need to try to balance the handstand and get off the wall to find your balance while you're also focusing on these 10 plus different form cues and trying to make your handstand look really pretty. In the beginning, you should almost not care about the form. Yes, there's a few different things that are good to focus on, like spreading the fingers and not bending too much in the elbows, but this hollow body hold, legs together, don't have a banana, handstand, all this, don't focus on it because you'll get too overwhelmed and it'll be hard to focus on how to actually balance, which is the one important thing to focus on when you're just starting out. It's totally possible to hold a freestanding handstand with really bad form. Like, I could go up and hold a freestanding handstand while bending my elbows, having no shoulder elevation, completely banana shaped, and my legs out to the side while bending the knees. But if I know how to use my hands and my body to create balance, then I'm able to do that. On the other hand, you can have really good form against the wall in a handstand, but not know how to create balance, and you'll not be able to hold the freestanding handstand or start to get off the wall and hold the handstand there. So when you're a beginner, fuck the form. Instead, you should focus on specific exercises that teach you how to balance the handstand. The two exercises I like the most are what I call finger presses and toe taps, which teach you how to correct overbalance and underbalance. Once you start to get a feeling for how to balance and you can get some attempts off the wall where you find your balance, then you can start slowly focusing on form. But in the beginning, the most important thing is simply to learn how to use your hands mostly and the rest of your body to balance. Okay, but form does actually matter in the handstand. It's just more important when you learn how to actually balance. But once you learn how to balance, you should definitely work on improving your form, because once you improve your form, you'll have a way more stable base in the handstand and your form will be so much more efficient, which makes balance so much easier and makes longer holds possible. So to recap, if you're a beginner at the handstand, you're just starting out, stop focusing so much on the form and making the handstand look good, and instead start focusing on learning how to balance using your hands and the rest of your body. I really hope that you take this advice, because if I just focused on this when I started out, I would have learned the handstand and started to get some freestanding holds way sooner, and I think this will help your progress a lot. If you like the video, consider dropping a like, and if you want to see more like it, consider subscribing to my channel.